We know that on our planet there are many strange and bizarre places, but some really stand out. These are places that seem impossible to exist, but for some reason, they are here and intrigue many scientists. For example, have you ever seen a completely pink lake, an endless waterfall, or even a well that turns anything that touches its waters into stone? It sounds like something from a movie or even another planet, but these places really exist here on Earth. So, go ahead and hit that like button to show your support. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, it's free. Just click the subscribe button down below that's in red. And now, let's get into the video. To start off the video, I'll talk about the petrifying well located in Knaresborough, England. This well has been famous for centuries for turning any object that touches its waters into stone. Whether it's plants, toys, clothes, or even animal bodies, everything turns into stone in just a few months. Local residents used to be afraid to touch this water, fearing they might suddenly turn into stone. Over the years, many adventurers and visitors have left personal items in the well to witness this transformation up close. Imagine leaving your cell phone there and returning to find it turned into stone. Due to this unique phenomenon, there are many curious objects left at the site over the centuries, such as an ancient Victorian top hat, a lady's 19th century bonnet, teddy bears, kettles, and even a bicycle, all petrified. The first record of this supposed magical power of the well was made by an English antiquary named John Leland in 1538. As the years passed, the place and its powers became increasingly well known, attracting people from around the world who wanted to see if it was all true. Naturally, scientists decided to study the site to understand why this transformation occurs. Analyzing samples of the well water, they discovered it has high mineral content that, when passing through objects, quickly forms a coating around them. This process, which also occurs in caves and other wells, typically takes years or even centuries to happen. However, in England's petrifying well, this entire process, which normally takes centuries, occurs in just a few months. This is why this place attracts so much attention. If you leave an object there and return 3 months later, there's a good chance it will be petrified. In the United States, there is a waterfall called Devil's Kettle, located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota. It's named because it appears to be an endless waterfall. To this day, no one has discovered where the water ends up. It's as if the water falls into a bottomless hole and disappears without a trace. Many people have thrown objects into the waterfall, hoping to find them somewhere downstream or elsewhere, but nothing has ever been found. They've tossed logs, branches, and even ping pong balls, but everything vanishes. Scientists conducted tests to measure the water flow and concluded that there is no water loss at the waterfall. This suggests that the water is going somewhere underground, perhaps to an underground lake that creates this mysterious effect. All these conclusions were drawn through tests, as no one has ever explored inside the hole. Another mysterious place that doesn't seem to belong on Earth is the Starry Sea of the Maldives. At certain times of the year, especially on islands like Badu Island, the sea glows brightly at night, resembling a starry sky. Those fortunate enough to witness this phenomenon describe it as seeing the Milky Way in the sea. This spectacle is due to bioluminescence caused by a type of plankton in the region. When agitated by the waves or any movement, these planktons emit a strong, shimmering light, illuminating the entire water. The waves transform into a representation of the night sky, full of beautiful lights shining like stars in the ocean. Unfortunately, it's not possible to predict exactly when this will occur. Luck is needed to witness this event, as it doesn't happen frequently. The phenomenon depends on various factors such as climate and sea level, making its future occurrence unpredictable. You've probably heard the saying that lightning doesn't strike the same place twice, right? Well, that's not true, and a great example of this is Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela. This region, also known as the Catatumbo lightning, can receive up to 28 lightning strikes per minute at certain times, with peaks of up to 60 strikes per minute, meaning 1 per second. NASA has declared this area the lightning capital of the world, also considering it the most electric region on Earth. We're not talking about small lightning strikes. These are electrical discharges that can reach up to 6.2 miles in height. However, thunder is not often heard because it occurs far from the ground. The lightning in Maracaibo is so intense that it can be seen from 250 miles away, including from neighboring Colombia. This lightning spectacle occurs more than 260 nights a year and can last up to 10 hours per night, practically all night long. This is why the phenomenon is also known as the Maracaibo Lighthouse, as it illuminates everything around, allowing boats to navigate at night without difficulty due to the brightness of the sky. When you think of a lake, you usually imagine something blue, perhaps a bit greenish or brown. But have you ever thought of a pink lake? I'm not talking about Barbie's lake, but a real pink lake that exists right here on Earth in Australia. Known as Lake Hillier, this is one of the most unique lakes you'll see. As mentioned, Lake Hillier is naturally pink and it's not just a surface appearance. If you take a cup and scoop water from the lake, you'll see that the water remains pink inside the cup. This lake is located on Middle Island, part of the Recharge Archipelago off the west coast of Australia. It's about 600 meters wide and maintains its pink color throughout the year. The exact cause of this color has not been definitively explained, but the most accepted theory suggests high levels of salinity combined with a rare species of algae and bacteria that produce carotenoid pigments, giving the lake its distinctive hue. Interestingly, Lake Hillier is not the only pink lake in the world. There are 4 others in Australia, making it an exotic and fascinating place to visit. Besides Australia, similar phenomena occur in Senegal, Spain, Canada, the United States, Bolivia, and Azerbaijan. Unlike other colored bodies of water that may be the result of pollution, these pink lakes pose no health risks due to pollution. However, they have a high concentration of salinity, so it's advisable to take care to avoid drying out your skin, hair, and eyes when coming into contact with their waters. And with that, I conclude today's video. I'd love to know which of these places you'd most like to visit. I must admit, Lake Hillier intrigues me greatly. Comment below about the place that most caught your interest. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps us continue bringing you content. See you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.